Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to House Flipper episode 58. We're going to continue our game, heading back to the office, and we're going to decide what we're going to do next. I think we're kind of in that position where we're needing to work out exactly what we're doing. Just waiting for this thing to load and we'll see how it goes. Just needs to give me back my mouse. There we go. Alrighty, so we're going to have a look at some of the commissions we haven't done. We're going to buy a couple of new houses. We probably should plant that orchard that we've got sitting out there in the back. Alrighty. First things first, we just sold a house so we can buy a couple more. Let's go and see what's for purchase. I'm really hoping that they'll put in some new houses soon too, because that would be kind of cool. But we shouldn't be too much of a hurry for new ones. We've got plenty of old ones to get through too. I'm thinking we might buy two, so we'll just grab this one and we're going to stay where we are for the moment. I just pressed go, didn't I? I'm having a seriously dyslexic moment there. It's where you intend to do one thing and then you head off and do the next. So I'm trying to just work out what we're doing. I'm going to move this over here and listen to the difference once we play back a bit. Alright, so looks like I bought myself a house and went to it without meaning to, so I guess we might as well just do a bit of picking up and see what sort of mess awaits us. Nothing like having a new house. I love this part of the game. You get in there and everything is just an abomination. And I'm kind of like, oh my god, what am I going to do next? Seriously, those walls are driving me nuts. Well, I guess I know what we're doing now. Gotcha. Just give the outside a quick spritz. The clients do register that there's gunk on the walls on the outside. Just sometimes you can clean the dirt on the inside through the window with your hose, but not today apparently. Oh no, that one did. Alright. So it looks like there's another one of those outside things. Where's my mini map? There we go. So all I'm doing is just giving this place a quick spritz. There we are. Looks like I've got some big weeds to take care of as well. Trying very hard not to get sidetracked, but I'm almost at the point where I'm going to go nuts and just go nuts and just pull them all out because they're driving me crazy. Yeah, it's like a let me do the window thing from the outside. Okay. That should be pretty much everything, but while I'm here, these things are just... I know, I can mow them, but where's the fun in that? Alright, that feels a bit better. Just might as well do. We'll count the weeds as part of the rubbish pickup. I've got no idea what client we're going to be aiming at today, so I guess we've got the businessman at the top of the list. We've got the Smock family second up. I don't want to sell it to them again because I've already sold them a house this game. Once I've sold everyone a house once, I'll feel, I'll just let it run. But normally what I like to do is try and sell everyone a house at least once, because it's challenging. Alrighty, so that's pretty good. I have a forest of weeds as tall as my head. That's not going to save them. Alright. So what we're going to do now is head inside and see what sort of an abomination we've got. Nothing too bad, I guess. Let's just sell all the doors because we don't want them. They're all grubby. Oops, now I'm not going to be able to keep the zombies out. That's a bit of a worry. I know, there are no zombies in House Flipper. People keep telling me that. And all the clients now whine about no bathroom. Actually, I don't think I took the lights out either. I really dislike these big fluffy light things that are in there. And also the burnt out look. It's just not something I enjoy. No, now they're going to whine about there being no bedroom. Honestly, give it a rest, people. We'll get there in a minute. And now they're whining about there being no kitchen. Actually, it's really interesting. Once you start getting rid of rooms and you're just down to the layout of the house, you can see how that changes quite a bit. The customer order just changes. Sorry, I'll get there eventually. Alright, I think I have gone and sold pretty much everything. Oops, except the back door. Okay, let's go with the rubbish trash collection. Yes, it does need to be properly cleaned up. What do you think I'm doing? Having a barbecue? All right. See, now the Spoth family are completely disinterested, and I think that's primarily because I've removed the kitchen. Once you take the kitchen out, the Spoth family tend to settle down a bit. But having said that, they will be back as soon as I put the kitchen back in, because they're like that. They love their kitchens. Okay. Look at that. Very happy little bunnies over there in the corner. What a clean home, and I don't think they mean that sarcastically for a change. Alright, speaking of clean homes. And the window ledge generally is the culprit here. There it is. Check the ceiling. Oh, just the floor. Okay. Alright. So I'm thinking we might, we've sold to Georgia. If we go into our clients tab, okay, and we check out our buyers. So we haven't sold anything to the Johnson family or Chang Chua, but we now have a really good idea of what he likes and what he doesn't like. Like, he doesn't like saunas, for instance. Dolan Trusk, he has bought the burnt house. Giorgio Shanwell, we sold the first office to him. That was fun. We haven't given Tarrenton a house yet. He's tricky to sell to. Jimmy Traitor I found really hard last time as well. 1 bedroom is enough, no junk for little brats. He likes a sauna. He doesn't like TVs in the bedroom, and he likes double beds. Chicks like expensive house equipment. I actually really thought that that was a plus for him. Okay, well, I'm educated on that one now. These guys, we've sold to them as well. We sold them the camping bungalow, and we sold Raphael Erco the abandoned house. The Swath family did the house after the flood. We haven't sold anything to Veronica yet. 1 bedroom, lots of pictures, lots of flowers. These guys really only like the post-apocalyptic houses. I'd like to be able to turn a house with a basement into a house with a bunker that could attract those buyers if I wanted to, but I don't think that's an option yet. Got that one that time. And okay. So at the moment I'm just steering by map, which is why I look like I'm going to run into a door, because I probably am. Grab those. So we could go for the Johnson family because we haven't sold to them before. Those guys typically like 2 bathrooms, which could be a little bit awkward in this house. But it's only a challenge, it's not an impossibility. Okay. Just trying to work out where that bit of dirt is on my map. So according to my map, I'm right on top of it. I might just scrub my way up the wall and see if I can find it. Oh, that didn't work very well. Alright, that's going to make it very difficult to attract which I'm just wondering if it's that. Huh, okay, we have an invisible piece of rubbish. That's what that was. Alrighty. Now I'm not so sure that the Jantarts aren't being sarcastic. So let's just try that and we'll see how we go on. Anyway, what else are we doing? And I might just, oh no, that's a shadow. Let's not worry about the shadow. Okay, so our choices are Jantarts, not Jantarts, let's get rid of them. The Johnson family, we could sell it to the businessman again and get a better price than we did last time. Or the artist. They're the highest on our list. Let's give this place a bit more of a scrub and we'll see who pops up. The real estate agent's not going to pop up until you get rid of all the wall cracks. So let's just put in plaster. And we want a plaster bucket for the walls. That down there. Yeah, E for plastering. I keep going to grab the tiling tool. Alright, and if you can see a crack and just can't get the option to plaster it, you occasionally need to wave your wand over the wall. Now watch your buyers, because what they'll do is they will tell you when you finally have the last crack plastered. What is that doing there? Finally there is order, and I think it is perfectly clean. It will tell you that you've now caught every cobweb, every bit of dirt, and anything else that might cause them an upset. Alright, looks like we've got all of the plastery bits in there. Let's go into here. And I might just go grab my bucket of plaster and bring it in. Repair those walls, they look horrible. Man, you're telling me you're just standing there watching. Okay. Okay, you still have a few walls to repair, I know. I'm just trying to find them, not in here obviously. Grab this and wander this way. Dump it down here. Go to E. We should have a loaded plaster trowel. There we go. Alright, now have a look at the change in bias we just got there. Once the walls were perfectly plastered, we had a shift. Well, they're not perfectly plastered yet. Give it a bit. Alright, there's still one cavity left. The Johnson family is always the handiest to have sitting up there when you're trying to find the last bit to plaster. Here we go. Now, if you watch the comments in the bios, they should tell you that you've finished your plastering. They didn't this time. That makes me worried. Let's go see if there's anything I might have missed. Pretty sure that that was the last one, given they did say there was one wall to... Finally, there is order. And you think you said it was perfectly clean last time, Veronica. I'm not sure I believe you anymore. Alright, let's just check for another bit of plastering to do. The other way you can find it is if you're trying to paint the walls, it won't let you paint anything that requires plastering. Nope, that looks fine. Alright. Well, I'm going to sell that in the hopes that we actually have plastered everything. Alright, so Dolan Trusk is at the top. He'd be an easy sale if we just chucked in one office in this room, a nice entry hall, a big lounge room with lots of bookcases, and a bedroom. That would probably, and the bathroom, that'd be enough to sell it to him. The Johnson family requires 2 bathrooms, which... No, okay, I can't move the windows, so we probably can't get it out of this because the windows kind of make it hard to put in an extra wall. However, if I make this entry foyer a little bit smaller, oh well, it would work if I actually had the door over there, but okay, so that's not going to work either. I've got that duck in there that's going to make life awkward, and I've got nowhere I can put a wall in here. Okay, what I'm thinking is we might need to put a bathroom in up there if we want to have the Johnson family come and inhabit this bit of idolatry. I don't think that's going to work. Let's go for one of the other ones. We'll go for Veronica. So we're going to put the art lady as our client, and we're going to see if we can attract her to this house. So let's just go with the windows. So that means, like the student, she's about 5th on the rank, and that means we're going to have to put in a lot of the things she likes while trying very hard not to attract the rest of the customers. And to be honest, I'm not actually sure we're going to be successful in this. So let's just see how we go. Alright. I was going to also check and see what missions we hadn't done, but maybe we'll leave that for another day, seeing as I goofed up and hit the wrong button at the beginning. Like I said, dyslexia is your friend. This is just my usual routine for any new house. I like to get it kind of perfectly clean, and while I'm running around cleaning it, I'm kind of thinking of what I want to do next to it. So it's just one of those things. Also means I don't forget it. So when I want to sell to someone like the real estate agent, I can be pretty sure that I've got everything done. Alright. Now, Veronica likes the occasional dark wall, and not Tarantino, gosh, Jimmy Traitor likes the occasional red wall. So what I'm thinking is I'm thinking of using some colours I've never used before and just seeing what the results are. So we're going to put a dark wall in the bathroom. I never do a dark wall in the bathroom because I don't like it personally. It's just a personal preference. And we're going to decide which of these is our bedroom. Personally, I'm thinking this one, which means we could make this an office. Yeah, that would work. Which means that the businessman would still be interested, but hopefully we can disinterest him. He likes light walls mostly anyway. So we're just going to walls, and we're going to look at wall tiles for the bathroom. And we're going to check. We're going to try and put in some ultra modern stuff. So I'm going to bite the bullet. I'm actually just going to buy. I'm going to make one wall red, and I'm going to probably hate myself, but that's okay. I'll get over it. So I'm thinking we're going to make that wall red. Yeah, alright, let's do this part of it. And I'll decide what I want to do with that inside window wall. Actually, this is quite a pretty tile, look at that. So what this is going to do is the Jantarts aren't going to be happy with this because there's dark walls. So that's going to put their bed down a little bit. But what I'm kind of hoping is that we'll get an increase in the bid from Traitor and Veronica. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, I need that. Alright, on this side I'm going to want a sink, mirror, that kind of thing, maybe the shower. I really like that, I didn't think I would. I may actually make the floor the same colour. Maybe. Let's check it and see how it goes, actually. Let's fiddle with this because this I think is going to be hideous, but oh. Alright, let's not do that. That's bad. Very, very bad. I need black tiles for the floor. Where's my red tiles? There's red tiles. You know, I'm almost thinking we need another wall in red. Not the whole bathroom, but maybe those two sides. And then over here we should do something lighter. Alright, let's try maybe go to walls, wall tiles. I don't know if this is going to work. Just give me a minute. I think it's going to close it in too much. Maybe, maybe not. Oops, maybe not that. Because what I was originally thinking was we should do a lighter tile on that wall. Something like plain white or the grey. I don't want the plain grey. That was what I was thinking of for the floor. So what I was actually thinking was this might be an option. Problem is I'm not going to be able to tell until I've tiled most of the wall. So this is a bit expensive. But I mean, you never know what you're going to get and how it's going to look until you actually put it all up. I would like it if I could have these tiles with maybe a scarlet centre in it or a reddish pinky centre, because that would lighten out the room, but it would still enable me to continue the colour pattern and the colour yeah, I think we might definitely go with that rather than the brown. The brown has its uses, but I don't think it's going to suit in here. So yeah, so basically if this had a reddish centre, that would let me continue with the theme of the room without actually having the room be quite so overpowering. That was not quite what I intended to do, but anyway. And we are going to tile that other wall with red, as in the window and the wall behind over here. So okay, I didn't actually intend to start flipping this house straight away, but that's okay. So I'm not seeing a shift in clients based on the colours of the walls yet. And I'm trying to work out what are the most modern accoutrements I can put in the bathroom. But well, we'll see how we go. Technically, you don't need to do the door frames when you're doing your tiling or your painting. Personally, I don't even know if it has an effect on your buyers. I just happen to think it's tidier. That should be everything there. Alright, oops. Okay. Oh, okay. There's a shower fitting there, so it's just making me have to just shift where I put the pointer before it let me lay the tile. I really like this red for some reason. It's quite a nice velvety colour. When I first saw it, I just thought, oh my god, that's way too, rich or violent a colour for me, but it's actually really quite a pretty colour. Now I just have to find out what fits with it and makes it look good inside. So that'll be the challenge. So I like it. I should be wincing, but I'm not. Alrighty, we might call this partly done bathroom the end of this. Well, I'm going to put in a couple of blinds before we go, because actually I'm going to sell that as well. I'm going to replace this with a towel radiator, so that's why that's going. Interesting. So Veronica became more interested when I got rid of the radiator. Okay. Let's pop the blinds in. Yeah, so you see the beginning of when your clients are starting to, when what you're putting in is starting to affect your clients. I love that aspect of the game. It's just the ultimate puzzle. Especially when I'm working with colours that I wouldn't personally choose. It's just really good to see how they work for other people. Alright. The shower is either going in this corner, and actually that's probably where I will put it, or it's going in this corner. Actually, and we may after having carefully tiled these walls be removing them. Okay. Yep, shower's going over here, and we'll make it as modern a shower as we can. So we've got the mountable shower. I'm just trying to work out what's... I really like the curves on that one. It's just, I like it. And I've done the tiling, so it's not going to matter. That gives it a smoky look. If we give it a black frame, that'll sit in well with the red, but it won't sit in well with the white. The grey kind of bridges it. Let's just have a quick look and see how the grey looks with a dark floor. Yeah, let's try this. Oh, now why is that not going in? All right, hang on. Okay, so it should be going in. There's no reason. Ah, okay. I was standing in the wrong spot. Right? I just had a client shift. And I clicked the button a bit quick to check who that was. Okay, no I didn't. Alright. I'm really curious to see if the shower actually changes who goes in. Let's just back it up. We're going to put a ceiling light in. Because apart from the fact that people like the lights, I need to see what I'm doing. Okay, the Johnsons are getting quite excited by the fact there's a bathroom in the house. So, oh, and the light will turn off when you step out the door. So if you try to take a shot of the room outside with the light on, it's almost impossible. Okay. It's not quite centered. It's a bit better. Okay, we're not going to put the toilet there. And I don't want the sink quite that close. Gee guys, do not get grumpy over there. Okay. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the sink there, but we're going to just play with the sinks. And I want a bit more space, so the first thing I'm going to do is just see how much room each different sink takes up. Look at that, a red bathtub. That's kind of cool. Let's just put that back for a minute. It would fit here. The toilet would fit there, and the sink would fit there, but I'd have no mirror. Okay, sorry, being distracted. Let's get back to the bathroom with the sinks. I want something modern. So anything that pleases the Jantarts is not modern. Right, so not the old-fashioned sink. I'm actually really tempted to have a look at the Shannon, so why don't we stick a sink fitting in and see if the choice of sink changes what our buyers think. And for the Shannon, I'm going to need a little bit of space on either side, so I might try... We'll try there. It's probably exactly where it was before, but this way I can be sure that it's my fault and no one else's. Alright, let's give that bathroom a bit of a shot. So what I'm hoping for is I want a bathroom that's going to appeal to Veronica, who likes modern things, and not to the Jantarts, who like traditional things. So if the Jantarts go up, that's tempting. If the Jantarts go up in the actually I am going to do that. No, we'll leave that. What I'm trying to do is just keep the theme. Alright, so if the gen tarts go up in the rankings, then we'll know that this is too old-fashioned for the client we're actually aiming at. But I honestly don't get a chance to use this sink very often. Yes! Oh, no! Okay, it's a good choice. We saw Jimmy Traitor come up and... yeah. So we saw some of the other guys shoot up that we want. But, you know, assembled that. I don't think I've assembled this before, so this will be interesting. Alright, so I don't think this is too modern. It's just not modern enough to put the gen tarts off. I might have assembled this one before. This looks familiar. Okay. So that's kind of okay. And it goes with the grey over there. Alright. I'm not going to put a washing machine in. Or maybe I am. Let me think about that. I don't feel like putting a washing machine in. So the other family might be a bit upset. That's okay. We're going to need an installation. We're going to need a toilet. I mean, I could fit a washing machine in. Actually, let's do it this way. Alrighty. And we're going to have a look at some of the toilets. They've got new toilets in here, which I didn't notice. You've got these three, which have been there for a while. But if you go right to the bottom, you've got compact toilets, which are kind of really cute. I really like this one. Oh, and I can have it in black. But I'd like the rest of it in black as well. Oh god, no. Let's go for that. It's kind of huge, isn't it? I don't know if I like it. Let's put it in. Well, that's an interesting thing. Okay, it is modern enough that the Jantarts have now left the building, so to speak. So we've managed to shuffle our artist up one place and to bring Jimmy Traitor onto the board. So it'll either be her or Jimmy Traitor we sell to. Let's give them a toilet roll holder, because regardless of who we sell to, they're going to need one. Okay, toilet with a flat, toilet with a crane. I'm really tempted to put that in just because it's funny, but let's not. Let's go for this one again. Just want to see how much space. Put that in there. No one seems to care about the toilet roll holder, which is kind of cool. I don't think I'm going to fit a washing machine in, to be honest. That's not big enough space. So I am going to put the trash can in. And I'm going to put Penteo in because it'll fit really nicely. Actually, that's better than a trash can. A laundry basket, because, you know, it is a bathroom. Alright. It's in accessories. Let's go to accessories and just have a look at the variety we've got there. I think it comes in the containers. Yep, okay, so you've got your wickers, which won't suit this bathroom. And I don't like it, even though it's red. And then you've got this one. See, that kind of looks clean. Yeah, okay, I don't like that either. Okay, to maintain that, okay, I can't do white. Alright, I'm just going to have to live with it. I'd rather the base is white just to match in with everything, but that's not what it's going to be. We now have the invisible laundry hamper. I'm actually going to call that done. Until I think of something I forgot. Yep, just thought of two things. The mirror. So what sort of sink was that? So you can match your sinks with your mirrors if you want to. So we've managed to put in what I think is a relatively modern Shannon sink. And now we're going to go find a Shannon mirror. Which we can just do by... No, not by doing that. It's under other. I thought the Shannon did have a mirror. We'll find out in a minute. Okay, here we go. And we're matching up the, not the wood. Wood will attract gem parts. We don't want to do that. Alright, let's do black on black. And I'm pretty sure that's centered, so there we go with that. No one's objecting to the mirror. Good. Alright, and then the other thing that we really need, and it's going to have to go here, is a towel radiator. So you go installations, radiator plumbing system, and we also need the radiator to go with it, which is in the same area. Alright, and I just want to have a look at that customer shift we just had. So I install it. Yeah, so the different things you put in is just, it's quite amazing what the changes that they make. That one doesn't seem to make too many, but that's okay. Alrighty, there's our bathroom. It's not too bad. Just so that's using colours that I don't normally touch, and I'm actually pretty happy with that. So we'll just put a door in it, probably not white. See what doors we've got. I just don't want to use really dark doors because they'll shrink a room. So we're gonna, mind you, having said all of that, that's not a bad option. So I think my options here are going to be the ebony or the white. Let's have a look and see what the ebony looks like. It's kind of ominous, really. Alright, so let's have a look at the white. That's just too light. And that's not right. Let's have a look at brown then. Actually, I want to do it from this side. Alright, there's your brown. There's your ebony. That's actually not too bad from this side. And there's your white. I don't like it. It's not enough contrast. And I really don't like that. So it's a choice between the brown, which picks up the red quite nicely, or your ebony. Yeah, brown. Alright, and that's that. We're done. So what I might do, well, I was going to check commissions today, but I think we're going to actually leave the episode there. Thanks for hanging with me. You guys take care, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. If you like the video, again, please press like, and if you want to see more, just subscribe to the channel. But apart from that, guys, take care.